Hey there everyone, it's Val, and welcome back to Tolkiencraft II, The Labors of Valentine. I've been busy doing things like dying over and over, and I'll explain where that happened in just a moment. But first, I'd like to show you, off stream, I did a little bit of work around the Rogue Tower. We didn't explore any further down here because I figured we had some other things that we needed to get done. And yeah, so I decided to, die elsewhere instead of here, basically. So as you can see, I took those chests out of here that I had started with, and I have moved them over to that little room that I had started building, and it's now the storage room, and it's much bigger. Crops, let's just drop those off. Alright, and as you can see, it's, somewhat nice and tidy and sorted, etc. I have set up the equipment that we need, those 4 pieces, for our tinkering. We don't have a smeltery here yet, though, so we're still using the one in town. Ran out of breath there. The one in town. I did have to take the resource pack off that I was using. The Sphax resource pack was originally made for Tolkiencraft I. And unfortunately, this stencil table, you cannot see any of the patterns except for the very first one. And you can't use the arrow button because it's, well, this, and it doesn't, do anything to make patterns. So I had to take the resource pack off so that I could make all the patterns that I wanted. I basically made one of everything. So I'm leaving that resource pack off for now because I have a suspicion if there's any other blocks with interfaces that have been updated, then there might be other elements that I might miss, and I might not realize it if it's a new machine to be. This was one I'm familiar with, so I knew right away there was something wrong. So, yeah. I made another pickaxe because while I was digging around here, I got an upgrade that's is nice, but not exactly what I want on my first pick. It's got auto smelt on it. So I don't actually want it auto smelting my ores because I want to put them in the smeltery, the Tinker's smeltery, because then we get 2 ingots per ore instead of 1. I also set up this ladder to get out because spiral staircases, while they're very nice to look at, I find them a real, annoyance to navigate. So this is a little easier. And I'm just going to go up and then I'm going to go right back down again because I want to show you my lovely safe fall. I think it looks pretty cool. And if I show you around here like I plan to, we won't be coming back to this. So here we go. Geronimo! Oh, that's not supposed to happen. There we go. So, occasionally you can hit the stairs on the way down. I may eventually take them out entirely, at least in this section. So that's a lot of fun going and doing that. Alrighty, so let's get out of here and I'll show you what else I've been up to. We did finally finish the one quest we got from the king to kill the zombies, the skeletons, and the creepers. The creepers I had to... the zombies and skeletons I got in this tower dungeon using spawners that are in here. However, the creepers, I basically had to build a little tower that I used so I was out of reach of mobs when they were spawning, and then shot creepers I could reach. That's why I'm now out of arrows. And basically it took a few nights to get it, and well, I did die some, not exactly to those mobs. I did die to them, but not because, it was sort of after the fact. When you're a bat, you die really quickly, and it was when I was going back and trying to get my remains that I had troubles. Anyway, so this was my creeper hunting tower. Worked pretty good. I'll probably take it down at some point, but for now I'm going to leave it there. This is where I died over and over again, because it's got traps. I'm not going to spoil the traps that it has, except to say, watch your step. And yeah, it hurts. I will say nothing more, except I died 7 times there. Fortunately, the gravestones were created. They were created outside the tower. The original one was actually created down here, and I had a few up there. So if you get killed by the traps in there, look around for your gravestone. It ought to be nearby. Yeah. You know my nice big backpack that I had that I started out with? Yeah, I don't have it anymore. I was up here. I had just built it, and I was pointing out something on the landscape, and I had it on my hotbar, and guess what happened? What? Yeah, it fell down. It was night. I went down to try to get it. I failed to get it. I died. I came back, and it was gone. I was back within 5 minutes, and I thought I saw it when I started building up again. I thought I saw it, and I ran down to get it, and it was gone. So I lost my big backpack. I lost the little bit of ores that I had collected off stream. Not too much, so it wasn't too painful of a loss. The most painful part of it was that it was a nice big backpack. It's going to take me a little while to make it again. I did make a small one, which I don't have on me at the moment, that basically is going to be its replacement for now. So sad. Anyway, that's where all the deaths occurred. Now, there's a couple of ravines around the city, so you should take a look. This almost looks like it was quarried out to build the city, which is interesting. But there's this one, and there is another one around the side here, which I did show in my stream, my original first stream. I found it once the landscape renders for us. We can eventually see it, and the other things I want to show you. I've also set this to fast graphics to hopefully help the loading. Isn't helping too much. You can see this here is my temporary food farm. I still have to plant some stuff over on the side here. It's working not too bad. I figure I'll be in the city fairly often, so it should grow okay. There's no real place to build it on our temporary home, the Rogue Tower, or Tower Dungeon, however you want to call it. And I also planted these trees here, so I'll be chopping those down as well. I think that's about it. I think that's pretty much what we've done today. And if my rogue dungeon can please load, I would appreciate it. I just want to show you that I haven't really touched it too much. I did flatten the upper layer a tiny bit. Where's my dungeon? Oh, it's over there. Okay. I just made a tiny tree farm here just to start with, so I in effect have 2 tree farms at the moment. And yes, this time I will actually let's not be a bat anymore. Oops. Let's plant that again. Yes. Let's see if I can take my safe fall down and actually have it be safe and not. That's the first time I hit something on the way down, by the way. Every other time I've jumped down here, I've been just fine. Come on. Let me jump down. There. Can I get down now? There we go. Okay. Come on. Let me out. Thank you. Where's our stairwell? That's the zombie spawners. Yeah, there we go. There's the stairwell. So this is taking us down to level 2. Level 3 is not explored yet, and it has a stairwell that goes down in a different spot, so this is fairly secure to go here. That's the Pit of Doom. If you watched my highlight, That's where I learned that a bat is not the same, doesn't work the same way as a jetpack. Alrighty, so our stairwell is here. Oh, sorry, our chanting room. That's what I was actually taking to this time. So we have a nice, lovely enchanting room. Unfortunately, we can't move the enchantment table yet, so I'm probably going to end up making a bunch of things to put around, you know, bookcases to put around it until such time as we can actually move it. That is not the current time. I kept hearing zombies and whatnot here, so I just put a little bit of a block here, so if I'm working in there, I can block it off. I have a suspicion they might be able to path their way up. This is the stairwell going down, and yeah, they might be able to. So I have a piece of dirt. I'm just going to repair that so I don't actually accidentally fall down. I think I've already blocked this off, though, so they can't come up at this point. I think that's what that... Oh, that's probably why that was there. I probably have to take it out again to get down again. Anyway. Fun stuff today. Lots of dying. Don't normally die that much, but hey. It can happen. Over and over. Yes, and I'm not sure exactly what this room is. Except there's something in the center here. Vidya's White Russian. I'm afraid to use that because I'm afraid I'll pour it out and ruin it. So I've just left it in there. And if you don't know who Avidya is a member of the Minecraft server. And he has a YouTube channel. And I like him. He's a very laid-back fellow. He's quite relaxing to listen to. Which you can't say for everybody. Some people are very hyperactive. I don't know if I'd be considered hyperactive, but I do have trouble standing still, don't I? So, maybe. Anyway, now that I'm back home and in relative safety, I will bid you guys good night. And I hope to see you in the stream. You all take care now. Bye.